Hello everybody, this is Mock, and welcome to part 5 of Mega Man X. Last time, we took out the last two Mavericks, and got the full Dr. Light armor, and we found Evil Buzz Lightyear's fortress. Mr. Butt-Chin himself. We're coming for you. But not yet, because there's still a couple of upgrades and collectibles around the different levels that we still need to go grab. First up, we're gonna head back to Chill Penguin, because we have a heart tank here that we still need to collect, and now that we beat Flame Mammoth, we can actually do so. Just abuse the power of Storm Tornado to get there. Ooh, extra life. We need those. We'll need a lot of those. We need a lot of those for later. I may be playing kind of reckless and just taking unnecessary hits, but I don't really care, because we are nearly maxed out. We can pretty much do everything in the game. With absolutely no repercussions. And that's one of the great things I like about this game, is that you can get so powerful to the point where, yeah, the early game can be kind of tough, but by the time you get everything and you get all the upgrades, the game is you feel so powerful. Anyway, right here, these igloos, we can only destroy them with the ride armor, and there's no way to get the ride armor up here. But with the power of fire, we can kill the frame rate and find another heart tank. And because we already beat the Maverick, we can just hit the escape button and leave the level immediately. Alright, next we have a sub-tank to collect at Spark Mandrill stage. This one's going to be really easy. This is like right at the start of the level. It was actually impossible to get this one until we had Boomer Kawanger's weapon. Fire Wave is very, very good. Very strong. There it is. So yeah, just by shooting it normally, we can't really reach it. So what we want to do is jump and shoot it. Jumping and shooting it gives it more range, and it also arcs downward, as you saw. Alright, no more reason to be here. Just get out of here. One last upgrade to get, and that's the heart tank in Boomer Kawanger's level. And I believe I know there's one guaranteed way to get it, but there's another way that I want to at least try and see if it's possible. And now, to initiate the speedrunning mode. Yeah, the fact that Sting Chameleon's weapon just makes you straight up invincible to everything makes it very, very good for speed running. Which, I mean, I'm not the best at this game. Far from it, but I will say that just trying to speed through Mega Man X games is so much fun. And that's my favorite part about the Sting Chameleon's weapon, is just the fact that you can just ignore everything in the level. I'm actually going to use the rolling shield too, because it has a similar effect. So, like, if you hit like a larger enemy, like the charge shot will just break. But against smaller enemies like these little geckos, it'll just completely you can just walk right through them. Then, you know, it's a shield, so it's able to block some shots. Oh, it can kill the turrets too, that's nice. And as soon as you switch weapons, or not? Oh god, how do I... Okay, there we go, jeez. Okay, so yeah, there's the heart tank. Now, you can just shoot the boomerang cutter like normal and grab it. But I just want to see if I can actually reach the platform. I've always thought you could do this, like, charge this shotgun ice and then ride the chill penguin thing to it. You could definitely do that. I'm going to try it a couple times and see if I can get it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you can either use the boomerang cutter to grab the heart tank, or you can, if you have the arm parts and the shotgun ice, you can just use Chill Penguin's weapon and get up here too. That's actually kind of neat. Alright. So that's all the heart tanks, all the sub tanks, and all the Dr. Light capsules. But we're not quite done yet. We have one additional upgrade with a special collectible thingy to get. And for that, we need to go to Armored Armadillo's stage. Anybody who's played this game already knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll also show off a neat little trick about this level. Well, I guess not so much a trick so much as it's an Easter egg. So yeah, we've seen these bat enemies before. But that is the Wily Bat. It is an enemy from the classic Mega Man series, the only one like it in the game, and as you can see, it will very frequently drop 1-ups. It will continue to drop 1-ups until you have the maximum lives counter. And it's also a really good place to grind for sub-tanks too. As soon as you stop hearing the jingle, that means you have 9 lives, the maximum amount. Technically 10 because 0 counts as a life in this game. But yeah, like you could farm the bats around here too for your sub-tank, but yeah, I'd rather not sit here all day. Rather not sit here all day and grind that out. Alright, now to show you the raw power of the fire wave. Yeah, remember how long it took to kill that thing last time? Like, that is the... Killing those things is one area that the fire wave absolutely excels in. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep using it. The one drawback to it is, like I said, it eats up weapon energy super fast. Ow. And as long as the enemies keep dropping it, it's not really that big a deal. Ow. Okay, picking up that almost messed up my jump. Oh, Jesus. Going very fast. Alright, and now to show even more power behind this damn weapon. That is the charge shot of it. It's just a continuous firewall you can just run behind. Having Fire Wave makes getting this heart tank a lot less stressful. now I'm just gonna charge up the shield. Probably would have been smarter to... Oh, god damn it. That has never happened before. Okay, abuse invincibility frames, abuse the goodness that this game has over the classic series. Classic series, even if you hit spikes with invincibility frames, you still died. Okay, let's do the smart thing and just use Sting Chameleon's weapon. So, yep, climb up here, and then we jump off. This is why they put the Wily Bat at the start of the level, so you can grind levels, so you can grind lives. I'm gonna do that about 4 or 5 more times, and then something very special will be waiting for us. Ow. So I guess one other thing is... I guess one thing I'll do while I'm just slowly killing myself is... I guess say why I'm doing all this. Like I'm having it real cheesy. Like the favorite kinds of people I watch on... Okay, that's not where you're supposed to die. Don't... So that's just gonna be an extra death. An extra unnecessary death. Okay. Anyway. So like... The types of YouTubers I watch the most are like Let's Players. Namely, like call the Runaway Guys and Co. The likes of Chugga Conroy, Proton John, Nintendo Capri Sun, and affiliates. Like they're like Chugga specifically. Like, watching his stuff is what like got me through the stress that was high school. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have him to thank. Just for, I guess, as cheesy as it... Okay, what the I need to stop talking and trying to make this jump. Yeah, I guess, like, check out Chugga Conroy, he's, like, the main reason I'm doing this. Just, he's a funny guy, really in-depth, the most in-depth Let's Plays on YouTube by far. I don't think anybody who watches him would ever disagree with that notion that his Let's Plays are just the most in-depth things ever. Currently he's doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is what I guarantee he will be doing for probably the rest of 2021. Just because it's a Xenoblade game, he's gonna be at that for freaking so long. Yeah, check out Chugga on YouTube. He makes a lot of great stuff. Also, Nintendo Capri Sun, one of the, like, actually the first YouTuber I ever watched. And heck on Dr. Light. Yeah. Tim, Nintendo Capri Sun, is like one of the first YouTubers I ever watched Plants vs. Zombies way back in the day. And probably more of an influence on me than Chugga, just because of how long ago I first watched him. And then John's YouTube channel is dead, so he's on Twitch. Go check him out on Twitch, or watch the VODs, because that's the VOD archive channel is the only one that's live. Okay, Dr. Light, who are you and why are you dressed like Ryu? Special gift if I enter the capsule? Whoa, I wonder what this would be. Oh, the hands don't look any different. Ladies and gentlemen, Mega Man X has learned the Hadouken. If you have played a Street Fighter game before, or just any fighting game in your entire life, you know exactly how to perform this move, which is why I am struggling. You can only perform this move when you're at full health, and it will one-shot everything in the game. And by doing all that, we almost filled up the sub-tanks anyway, so I think this was a very productive use of time. So yeah, and with the Hadouken, we have essentially 100% completed the game. All it's left to do is invade Buzz Lightyear's fortress and put him down. And that's what we'll be doing next time. Excuse me. Next time, we will be taking the fight directly to Sigma, Mr. Buttchin himself, and invading the fortress. See you guys then.